Mykel, this is the legend of Mykel.
Our story begins with a flash in the distance. A powerful force was dispatched in an instance. Uncontested, it shot through the stars with persistence, destined to breathe hip-hop into existence. It was a time of inequality, little hope in the struggle, with crime, drugs, and poverty, building homes in the rubble. Neighborhoods were in trouble. Every day, streets would claim lives, as murder rates doubled from deadly beefs over gang ties. Word spread of a party, the response to it thorough. It was a back-to-school jam. In the Bronx was the borough, and it was there a man from the block would do work and spin wax with his hands, known as DJ Cool Herc. And they packed every woman and man in the function. They gathered and danced as the speakers were bumping. Forgot the stresses of earth. The people shared in amusement, unaware they were there to give birth to a movement. On that very same evening, 2,000 miles away, a young man was singing to the guitar that he played, and he'd made a new fan. In the front row she'd stand, where she'd been at every show since his first show began. So when he set out to find her, she was already there, the only woman in the crowd with strawberry hair. As they stared at each other, they felt a connection. They shared of each other that night in affection. In the night sky above them, a gift of creation was zipping through the cosmos toward its New York destination. It lit the sky like a lantern, bright as each of the stars. Quickly flying past Saturn, speeds increased as it reached Mars. But the breach of the Earth's atmosphere lit a blast when the force of resistance ripped and split it in half. One part flew to New York to complete its objectives, and the other part lit the sky over the lovers in Texas. The Bronx party was attended by many folks from the block, and one of them went by the name Coke La Rock, who was handed the mic, and the crowd he then greeted as Cool Herc caught the drum break. He began to repeat it, manipulating each record left to right, back and forth. Coke La Rock gave directions to the people in force. But when he did it, he did so in time with the rhythm, and he delivered each line with a rhyme in addition.
Party people in the place to be. You got Coke La Rock on the MIC. And if you came to get hype, let everybody know. Shout it out and say, ho! Ho! Party people!
It was several weeks later when the redhead lady learned that she was going to be having a baby. But when she went to her man to give him the word, his response was not what she would have preferred. He was visibly bothered, obviously scared. To become a father, he just wasn't prepared. She cried for a while when she arrived back at home. If she was having this child, it would be on her own. But she never questioned what she would do even once. She just began to prepare for the next several months. The big day would soon come for the baby's arrival. She delivered a son and said she's naming him Mykel. In an instant, young Mykel seemed to channel perfect rhythm. He'd shake his rattle to the beat with any rattle you'd give him. Mom played music on the stereo, and he'd dance anytime he'd hear it. He started crawling early, just so he could crawl up and be near it. Right up against the speaker, clap his hands all afternoon, then crawl into the kitchen to bang on pots and pans with spoons. For all things musical, he had great intuition. It was usually attributed to his father, the musician. But the truth was more mystical, more quantum metaphysical. He was ordained in the spirit of hip-hop, indivisible. And as young Mykel grew, hip-hop grew right beside him. And soon rap in the culture would be all that defined him. It brought him up, raised him well, taught him what he should know. He learned about the breaks thanks to the man Curtis Blow. He heard you shouldn't push anyone close to the edge when Grandmaster Flash sent a message he read. It took him all of 2 days and 2 sleepless nights to memorize every last word of Rapper's Delight. If you asked him who rocks, he'd have one thing to say: the kings of rock are Run DMC and Jam Master Jay. And when LL Cool J battled Cool Mo D, he learned to reign supreme is the true trophy. When Uncle Ricky read him stories, he'd listen intently. They call you the enemy unless your message is friendly. Come from the soul and always be who you are. If your tribe is out questing, it's best to quest in a car. But don't drive too far without checking your pockets to be sure you have your wallet and you haven't forgot it. Mykel was concerned when he first heard this track because A Tribe Called Quest had become his favorite artist in rap, and Q-Tip lost his wallet and hadn't gotten it back. Mykel found El Segundo when he pulled out a map. Only 2 states away on a long highway winded. He could make the trip in a day and help Q-Tip to find it. See, to Mykel, life was hip-hop and hip-hop was life. So he believed every word rapped by Q-Tip and Fife. So that night as he slept, he dreamt of this mission, and by the time he awoke, he had made his decision. That day, he told his mother of his newly formed plan. He told her all about the song, but she did not understand. He explained several times, but her answer was no. To the town El Segundo, she forbid him to go. And although he had not disobeyed her before, he was persuaded by a feeling that he couldn't ignore. So he wrote her a letter and asked she not be enraged, and left to buy a bus ticket with some money he'd saved. He arrived at the depot and handed over his cash and got on the bus after getting his pass. As the wheels on the bus go round, his head down, he started to wonder if the wallet had been found, or if there even was a wallet to find all along. He knew it was crazy to do all this for a song. Until that moment, he hadn't given much thought to what to expect once he got to the spot. Did he think that Q-Tip would run over and greet him, hoist him up on his shoulders, tell him how much he needs him, and how happy he's there to help him find his lost wallet? He knew that sounded quite crazy, no matter which way you saw it. Still, he felt something telling him there's a reason he came, a voice in his brain that he could not explain. Come what will, he'd accept it. Through the door he'd now enter. Let it be what it be. Sure, it would be an adventure. Next stop, El Segundo came with a warning. If someone asked you for change, you should never ignore them. El Segundo is home to 10 gangs that are warring. Half the people are natives, the other half of them foreign. Don't act too pretentious, don't act too important, or the general consensus could be you're an informant. And it's likely that next up your life could be shortened. The heat here's tremendous, and the weather's abhorrent. Tumbleweeds kick up dirt, and it gets in your lungs. Bumblebees big as birds, and you could bet you'll be stung. If you need police, you can call them, but don't expect them to come. And if all that has failed, they recommend you just run. Now go and have fun, watch your step as you get off the bus. And off he stepped, took a breath, and yeah, he breathed in some dust. The heat beat down on Mykel. Thought he might just combust, but he came to find a wallet, and find that wallet he must. It didn't take him long before he came upon some men. They numbered less than 20, but several more than 10, and they all had eyes on Mykel, who approached with calm demeanor and spoke.
Hey guys, I hope I'm not imposing or interrupting your procedure.
One guy in front stared Mykel down. He seemed to be the leader. Only one word was printed across the t-shirt that the boss wore. Mike recognized the word as mas, which is the Spanish word for more. Mike said,
A guy I know is here and he says he lost his wallet. I was wondering if maybe any of you might have saw it. Well, I don't really know him, but he's a rapper, and I'm a rapper too. And rappers help each other out. That's just what rappers do.
This caused the men to burst into a rowdy round of laughter, which went on about a minute and then stopped abruptly after. The leader spoke. Is this a joke? You sure you're not Las Puto? You want some smoke? With me, the GOAT, the man known as Mas Mucho. You roll up here with accusations about some stranger's billfold, and no one's ever seen your face. That's dangerous and real bold. Oh, you a rapper, huh? You spit them bars. Well, your challenge is accepted, cause I'm the king MC around these parts, and I feel disrespected. Mike tried to speak, but felt a knot around his Adam's apple. He realized he'd just been called out, and now he'd have to battle. And Mykel felt a strong connection to hip-hop since a youth. But when he said he was a rapper, then you could say he stretched the truth. He'd rapped along to 1,000 rhymes and freestyled in the moment, but never for a crowd this size and not against opponents. He was feeling like he'd blown it. How could things get any worse? Then Mas Mucho won the coin toss, meaning Mykel would go first.
My name is Mike. Give me the mic and I'll leave you in the dust.
Mykel put in an effort that was demanded of crunch time, but his flow sound weathered. He wasn't landing his punchline. He tried, but he struggled to find the words he was after. His opponent just chuckled before he burst into laughter. Mas Mucho, the rapper, did not allow Mike to finish. He interrupted mid-sentence and went on about his business. As he rapped, he just grimaced with a confident grin, watching Mike's hopes diminish of any thought he could win.
This where grown men reside, kid. Who let this baby out the ball pit? What makes you think you get it back if we found your wallet? But go ahead and ask around to tell you we ain't saw it. While your cash and bank accounts crash as we withdraw it. Ronnie bought himself a flask. Louis got some hydroponic. Johnny copped a pair of pants. Chewy bought some electronics. All that shopping made us hungry. Dropped 600 at the Sonic. And we used this dummy's money. And that shit's funny. But I'm no comic. This ain't stand up. Put your hands up if you're rocking with Max Mucho. If these bars were hands, then damn, they'd land and drop this little puto. I eat rappers like menudo or a bag of chicharrones. Oh dag, it smell like poo-poo. I think Mikey shed his chones. Everyone plugs up their noses every time this kid approaches. His house is filled with roaches, mouth full of halitosis. He hits the grocers, just a window shop until it closes. And I'm the man who walks and carries 2 big stones like Moses. I got guns and I got roses. I'm screaming, welcome to the jungle. I'm the baddest man in all the land. I'm the beast from El Segundo. I can see it in your eyes now, you don't really wanna rumble. Mucho is my size, they call me Mas because I'm jumbo. You little Dumbo, you should run home before you make me lose my patience. And be glad you caught me on a day when I'm feeling extra gracious. Cause you could disappear without a trace with 0 explanations. Have detectives and police here, open case investigations. Posting pictures of your face in all the local publications. While your family bends for your return on local TV stations. They'll be shattered when confronted with the worst of realizations. When they find you scattered and dispersed across hundreds of locations. In 1,000 little pieces, I'll make ornaments out your fingers. You kicked around a hornet's nest, and now you're gonna feel the stingers. That rap you spit was warm at best. I know you just can't wait to leave, huh? And after that performance you just spit, I wouldn't show my face here either.
Mas Mucho had bars made of silver and gold, and a flow that gave shivers to the crowd. It's so cold. Mykel lowered his head and accepted defeat. Mas Mucho finished and said, "Yo, I could never beat me."
Mostra João, você deve esperar em um segundo. Mostra João, você deve esperar em um segundo. Nobody ever lost to rumble me. Mostra João.
He walked for blocks to calm his thoughts and didn't stop till he got lost. In finding Q-Tip's wallet, he felt less optimistic until he walked right into the business address of a mystic. Who better than a psychic could get you reunited with something that's been lost? And so Mykel grew excited, walked to the shop and went inside it, where he was greeted by the seer, who said she'd been expecting him and knew that he was near. He told her about his mission and that the results thus far were horrible. She smiled in recognition as she led him to her oracle, where she recited incantations in several repetitions and soon began manifestations that came to her in visions.
Look into my bowl, I can see a future, I can see a purpose, I can see a soul, I can see it all, I can see it all. Just look into my bowl. I can see you fly, I can tell you why. I can see you fly, I can see it all, I can see it all, I can see it all. Just look into my bowl. Look into my bowl, I can see a future, I can see a purpose, I can see a soul, I can see it all, I can see it all. Just look into my bowl.
Mykel asked if she'd seen that the wallet was near. She said,
"The past is a dream that can trap us in fear.
To which he said,
What do you mean? Can you make yourself clear?
She said,
Spread your wings and soon all will appear. But you will have to search deeper than what is seen at the surface. There is something you seek here and all things have a purpose. I want you to go see my friend for the rest and tell him I sent you to further your quest. Head west several miles on the route laid below me. On your left will be a house that's made of adobe. And next to that a few teepees, and it's there you'll find Mojo. And he will help you to see free from what makes you blind, so go make haste. Your greatness awaits."
She said,
Nice to make your acquaintance, Mykel Hawk. You stay safe.
You were born to fly, soar into the sky. Mykel Hawk, you fly, fly so very high. You will never fall, you can see it all. Just look into my ball.
And Mykel left there confused, frustrated, astonished that what he'd come there to do still had not been accomplished. So Mykel tracked onwards by the gypsy's directions, hoping Mojo had answers because Mykel had questions. After walking some distance, he had finally arrived. It was just as the way that the gypsy described it. Wasted no time, he made his way to the entrance where all of his senses felt tremendous transcendence. He walked in and saw a man there seated before him. He bowed as he greeted him and began walking towards him. He said,
My name is Mykel, and I've come for your guidance. I was sent here by the psychic. I was one of her clients. See, I'm looking for something and I'm hoping for info because I'm turning up nothing at every place that I've been. So, Mr. Mojo, your help here would be instrumental.
He motioned for Mykel to go with him to the kettle, a large pot made of metal being stirred over flames. Mykel asked what was in it, what it contains. Mojo said,
I'll explain.
As they walked back to the teepee, Mojo said,
Calm your brain. Breathe steady and deeply. In a minute, yes, briefly, you will drink of this potion, and it will bring all your limits to the brink of erosion, and that which you seek will indeed appear soon. It won't be what you think you need, it will be what you do, and your goal is in meeting your soul from beyond.
He handed Mykel a bowl and said,
Drink it all till it's gone. Now lay back, relax, and prepare for ascension. But you won't be blasting through air, you'll be collapsing dimensions.
Come inside, take a ride, and open up your mind. It's time to wake you up, Mykel. It's time to shake you up, Mykel. Wake up, Mykel. Wake up, Mykel. Wake up to your mind.
Mykel, I want you to follow my voice when you hear it. Filter the noise out until it's clear and coherent. Then begin calling out to your animal spirit and keep calling out loud until you feel that you're near it.
Inside, take a ride, and open up your mind. It's time to wake you up, Mykel. It's time to shake you up, Mykel. Wake up, Mykel. Wake up, Mykel. Wake up to your mojo. Wake up to your mojo.
As soon as you see it, you'll know that it's true, that you have always been with it, and it has always been you. Now as one, what was two? You've become someone new. Now as one, what was two? When you come, bring him through.
It's time to wake you up, Mykel. It's time to shake you up, Mykel. Wake up, Mykel. Wake up, Mykel. Wake up to your mojo. Wake up to your mojo. Oh, wake up to your mojo.
Now as one, what was two? You are he is you. Now as one, what was two? When you come, bring him too.
Young Mykel came to and awoke when he'd risen. He felt like his brain had just been broke out of prison. He sat up with Mojo and spoke of his visions, and Mojo explained of his ways and traditions. He said,
As long as the antelope have grazed on these plains, so too have my people raised seeds and raised grains. So too have we walked across all this terrain and stomped on the earth to help bring down the rain, and each person looks to their spirit guides as they walk. But when you look, raise your eyes, because you'll fly with the hawk, the great bird of thunder, the ornate head of Horus, the predator feared by every snake in the forest, who flies high above but can still see down below, with eyes that analyze the furthest hills and plateaus. And now you have awoken the hawk spirit inside you. Invoke it at will and allow allow it to guide you. With the hawk now beside you, you will notice some changes. Some appear all at once while others show up in stages. Where you were lacking in guts, you'll now feel brave and courageous. More and more women begin behaving flirtatious. Beware the big corporations who say they'll make you quite famous. Avoid these traps, and you'll age slower than every other man ages. There was a force that was released, sent to transform the planet, and somehow within you is stored a piece of its magic. And if it dies, you die with it since you're interconnected. So it's wise that you try your very best to protect it. This is your truth manifested. While you've advanced on this path, you were sent here on a quest that you imagined as facts, but every step was predestined. What's meant to happen has passed, and as the gods have requested, for you, I've fashioned this mask. I soaked this skull in hot turpentine alone for 12 hours. Once it was clean to the bone, I brushed it with powders, then cured it in a bowl of beeswax and crushed flowers. I was instructed to present it once you realized your powers. It will add to your legend when your identity's questioned, when your enemies are attesting that an entity has pressed them. Now go, Mykel Hawk, and honor your legacy.
He gave Mykel some water, and Mykel thanked him tremendously. Deep down, fundamentally, there'd been a shift in his consciousness. He made his way back to town while contemplating the awesomeness.
I don't remember there being a shopping mall, but since it is, I think I'll drop in and cop some new gear.
He walked back through town, retracing his steps. No wallet had been found, but he wasn't facing regrets. Except for all the explaining he'd have to do back at home, where his mom would be waiting, probably mad he had gone. Approaching a road that felt familiar to Mike, it gave his skin the cold shivers and made his blood pressure spike. And at the end of the street, the reason why became clear, cause standing there was Mas Mucho, staring at Mike with a glare. Well, take a look at who's here. I thought I told you to vanish, to hit the road, disappear. From El Segundo, you're banished. Did I not make that clear? Is that too complicated to manage? Do you need me to spell it out? Is your brain badly damaged? Mike replied,
What's that banner say? MC battle? Wow, what luck. I mean, who couldn't find a use or two with an extra $1,000? Let me guess you signed up?
Yup, I'm putting rims on my truck. I'm the best with the rhymes, and all you other dudes suck. They had some rappers that came out, but once I got on the lineup, they all scribbled their name out and said they're still making their mind up. Everybody's scared to enter, cause nobody likes to lose. They all know there's less than half a 1% chance I do. Who's gonna beat me, you? It's true that Mykel had just been defeated by Mas Mucho, but he knew no way this chump could repeat it. Mykel looked him in the eye as he replied,
If you insist.
Then he found the sign-up guy and threw his name on the list. El Segundo, welcome to the show. Big boys, big girls in the place, make some noise. Y'all came to the battle, the big showdown. Are y'all ready? Tonight's the big main event. So help me welcome to the stage right now, contestant number 1, the local legend, the beast of El Segundo, the big man himself, Mas Mucho. And his opponent, first-time challenger and dead man walking. Ha! At least we had somebody up for the challenge. Help me welcome to the stage. This is Mykel Hawk. Backstage, Mykel Hawk won the coin toss, so that means Mas Mucho, you're going first. Round 1. Let's go, Mas Mucho. It's on you.
I gotta tell you, I'm impressed with this kid's determination. I mean, he's either got a death wish or he's off his medication. I beat him inches from his life. It was vicious from the get-go. I kept switching up the left and right, about to clinch the death blow. That's when I saw him shaking horribly, and I felt pity for the kid. I felt God's grace coming over me. I felt shitty for what I did. Now I know that y'all know normally I'd split his wig and not think twice, but that voice spoke with authority. It said, let him live, come on, be nice. And I did it, hoping all my wicked ways would be forgiven. And the day they punched my ticket, I'm still permitted into heaven. I admit it, when I saw him here today, it got me cranky. For a minute, I thought he lost his way or he'd come back to fake me. Can you blame me? And well, instead he shouted and he cursed me. And now I'm angrier than hell when you could bet him out of mercy. Now you're facing the worst me, both petty and hateful. Jason is chasing you, the machete already is fatal. Or I'm Freddy, I'm pacing you in your nightmares and dreams. You know the type where he's right there and he swipes there for screams. You're right there, what you don't like there? I think this hawk's lost its spring. So he don't fly away scared, I'm gonna chop off his wings.
Oh, y'all give it up, give it up, give it up. My Smoocho killing round number 1. All right, all right. Ooh, what a way to set it off, right? All right, El Segundo. Let's see what the challenger brought with him today. Y'all ready? Mykel Hawk. It's your turn, boy. Let's go.
I don't know, bro, but something feels bogus about this bozo. Like he hopes we don't notice his hope of soul is for show. So when both of his folks show to pick him up in they Volvo, he'll wait till no one's around and jump in the back on the low-low. Tells his dad to hit the gas, his mom asks him how'd the show go. His voice cracks when he answers back, replying in a low tone. Like, I don't know what happened, it occurred fast, but the whole show before that when I rapped, I swear my words snapped like my GoPro. Then a rapper in a bird mask attacked and took the gold home. The one that got your password and tapped your mobile phone knows you're nothing but an actor who thinks that rap is overblown, bro. And I know about your hamster and your love of Toblerone, Joe. You live the fast life, cause you live in mobile homes though. Never had a fist fight, I had a broken bone. I know your little sis likes it when I let her stroke and moan. I've told her this just don't feel right, knowing tomorrow I gotta smoke her, bro. And there ain't shit that could prevent it, I said it like she oughta know. Her reply was unexpected, she said that Chicano's gotta go.
Yo, how we feeling? How we feeling about Mykel Hawk? Whoa, whoa. We got a contender. Watch out, we got a contender. My Smoocho. You know what's up, man? Round 2. You setting it off. Show the people why you the king.
Mike was lame and a nerd, 5'3" when he measures. Now he claim me a bird, but I don't see any feathers. Says he fly like a plane, but ain't got one dang propeller. Guess he just trying no names, I can't blame the little fella. Hell, I got some you might care to peep. Keep what you like or toss it. What you think of Mike the parakeet? Or Mike the bear-cheek ostrich? How about Mike the pigeon? Michael Penguin or Mike the pelican? I'm here to swipe the mic from Mike, cause Mike need more developing. Adrenaline shooting through my flesh and my skeleton. Be directed, show respect when you're addressing the elephant. Keep your eye on the lion, best lie low. This rhino, Michael type of psycho. I'm on like a light bulb, got more hype than what Michael got in my right toe. And yo, enough of the sideshow, this guy's funny. Dummy hasn't even rapped yet, I'm already spent his prize money.
There it is, there it is, there it is, party people. My Smoocho coming with it like we know he does. Mykel Hawk, next round, it's on you, man. Come on.
Locked into an endless show, contenders come, contenders go, and his tremendous ego grows each time they leave us more exposed. Hey Mas, that true Holmes? You really one of those? You only feel big and important when you're looking down your nose. Self-reporting, self-rewarding, self-absorbed and grandiose. You don't think they'd see you winning if you didn't let them know? These people all prayed to Santa Cristo for a stop to your terror, so in response I'm on the sea, you receive that loss like you never know. Goddamn man, how your shoes got on them holes and let your toes show. How you supposed to be a rap star when you looking like a hobo? And it's sickening, you insistent digging through your nose for mocos. They told you don't provoke the hawk if you don't want the dope flows. Don't disturb any rapper until you practice up your vocal. That could get your backbone fractured, get you closed up in a chokehold. Fool, I could bend you backwards till your bones crack and your throat fold in half. Sit back and laugh as you collapse, I'm so cold. I've asked that when I pass my raps, cast and wrapped in rose gold. I'm Ferdinand the Bull, rising smoke from both my nose holes. Most know when it comes to foes, I got a boatload. Ghost wrote? Nah, these bars, you know I wrote those. You should surrender, cause we both know that this about to end. This contender on the ropes, bro. Suspended, watch him rocking off his center as his hope slow. The sense of impending doom in the room with every cycle thought. Final thought, don't you ever try to fuck with Mykel Hawk. You're tired, I'm not. I fired the shot. Now watch me walk off and let exhaustion do its part and let this joker drop.
Oh my God! Oh my God! El Segundo! Whoa, what did we just witness? All right. Chill. Whoa, we gotta take it to the judges. Judges, what's your call? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new champion. I can't believe it. Give it up for Mykel. Oh damn, Mucho taking the walk of shame. Oh, El Segundo, you just witnessed history. The big man's been defeated. Oh.
Mykel stood on stage victorious, feeling proud of his redemption. The crowd's response was glorious, cheering loud from every section. As he departed El Segundo on the bus returning home, he reflected on the unexpected ways in which he'd grown. He learned that oftentimes what's meant to come to pass cannot be known. But if you're lost, just pay attention, and the path will soon be shown. Mind your intuition, and don't allow your faith to waver. You may find what was your mission is now the way to something greater. The bus's wheels go round, and the soothing sounds they bring brings the hawk's head down, eyes closed, and soon to dream.
My wallet in El Segundo. My wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it, I got to get it. I left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it, I got to get it.
Laid up in the bungalow, play the drum and rumble low. Created from the frontal lobe, native tongue to run the show. Yo, tip, this adventure been a new swing. I bet you when we enter, we go push it off the center like a sumo. Or this fume will catch the embers I'm producing and heat up the temperature, cause Bonita, my boo thing. Never question her feelings, got senorita, a mood ring. I travel instinctively, nothing shackled to cling to me. Among supporters and backers of some, but most of y'all stink to me. Rappers asking they rap for me, I say yeah, then they sing to me. That's when I smack them so hard, at least my hand them and tingly. That's how much this shit mean to me, it's a knee-jerk reaction. It's Mykel Hawk, Fife Dog, the 5-foot assassin, the abstract poetic and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. Eating all the ham and eggs of grease will make you need to vomit. This is food for the soul, and the connection to Comet is setting out on a quest at the suggestion of prophets to find a wallet, but all it was just a waste time on ornament. It's the universe bringing you to the space-time coordinate. Just he's shown some degrade of your cosmic purpose and destiny, revealed to you unexpectedly. It emerges clandestine. If you don't get me, then let me attempt a different trajectory. We're equipped with the sensory meant to guide us directionally, and we try to make sense of it. Why it's requesting us toward it, we can't detect any benefit or reward and ignore it. I suggest you check those messages, don't question the process, as you'll never get these blessings while obsessing on losses. Like you'll never get to heaven just confessing the crosses. I'll shed your sexual preferences, giving sentences, pause keys to the premises, and walk through the entrances to this venue. You went from one in attendance to special guest on the menu. When it's legends to summon you and requested your presence, you don't question the W, you step up and accept it. Yo, Fife, hate to trouble you, but my time here is finished. You know these people got love for you, check that mic and do business. Yeah.
Yo, microphone check 1, 2. What is this? The 5-foot assassin with the roughneck business. I float like gravity, never had a cavity. Got more rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat our scenarios to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I'll always be the same. Styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. You wanna just a fighter, but you still don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this to catch the size of them. I never half stuck, cause I'm not a half stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with BS competition. Your name is Special Ed, so won't you suckle with the mission?
Mykel Hawk, Mykel Hawk, Mykel Hawk. This is the